Candle dedicated to the goddess, the god, spirit, air, sacred bell to call in the elements. As you can see, there are rose petals along with crystals lining my circle. And here we have a dragon representing fire to bolster the fire element on this side of my circle, along with our burning bowl, our fire candle, various crystals and red roses, our water candle, of course water added at the bottom to bolster water power, our earth candle, and a little bit of bottle of earth to bolster earth. And again, more crystals and rose petals lining the circle for tonight's ritual. Hi, my name is Eric Williams. I am the High Priest of the Walking the Circle group, along with a few other covens and a member of the High Council that runs the group. I have been a Wiccan for quite some time, from birth. I was fortunate enough to have awakening grandparents that raised me in the arts. And I'm mostly eclectic, but tend to fall into more Celtic traditions as well as a hereditary tradition that was passed down. Anyways, enough about me. Tonight we are casting a spell called To Call a Love That Is Meant to Be. Now, as you can see from my Book of Shadows, it's fairly old. Of course, the first we start off with the reed. Then, we have some aged spells that have been in the family for a while. And then, of course, new spells that I've put in over time. As you can see, my family had their own alphabet for certain spells they didn't want other people to know about. Tonight, we are going to be taking advantage of the full moon and it being Valentine's Day. I can find where I saved it. Here we go. To call a love that is meant to be. As you can see, the items that you're going to need is a red pouch. You want to write the name of the person or persons being affected by this spell, including yourself if that's the intent, on a piece of paper you wish to cast this for. You're going to need a red candle. You want to light the red candle from each of the elemental candles as they represent the spirit winds and burning desires. Place the following herbs on top of the person's name, or if it's a picture, either one will work. Dried dandelions are always used about bringing wishes and spirits. Basil to bring about love, wealth in the love, and I'm not talking about money, I'm talking about a wealthy relationship and protection of the relationship. Hawthorn berries to bring about fertility and happiness. Willow bark, which strengthens love, protection, and healing in the relationship. White oak bark to bring about health, again, healing, fertility, and luck. Celery seed for lust, of course, you obviously want to be attracted to the person that you're wanting. Mental powers, that just adds a little bit of kick, so maybe they're more understanding of your Wiccan ways. Ginger to bring about money, success, and to boost power. Sage to bring longevity to the spell and the relationship. The wisdom to maintain the relationship. Protection, and again, wishes to come true. Orange pill to strengthen love, luck, and the divination, which allows the person to find each other. And optional, you can add echinacea to boost spell power. Now, if you don't have all of these ingredients, red rose petals, simply use 3 pinches or 3 red rose petals for each of the herbs. And then here's the spell. Of course, once you're done, when the spell ingredients have burnt to ash, place the ashes into the red pouch. And your red pouch should look something like this. This was handmade. I just simply used a piece of red fabric. I got 2 yards of it, cut a large circle, filled it full of the ashes, then of course used a red rope to tie it shut. Now once the spell is cast and you have your ashes in place, seal your pouch, give it to the person that it's meant for. If it's yourself or a friend or family, make sure that you do pluck a hair from your head or the person that's needing the love to find them. They need to add a hair to the pouch. Then of course reseal it, tie it tight, place it above their bed or under their bed. That way their dreams can become manifest through the spell. Now if everything's done correctly, your intent was strong enough, your willpower was strong enough, and every aspect of your desires and your intentions were clear, the spell should work. If you were lacking anything, that's when magic usually tends to not work as well. Remember, you've got to have a rock-firm faith in your abilities. You got to have psychic energy. You got to have faith. You got to have willpower. You got to have desire. There's several aspects, but more than anything, you need intention. Now, if you've done all this correctly, your spell should work, usually within a couple weeks. Now, one aspect of the spell, a lot of people are going to think that, hey, I want so-and-so to fall in love with me. This spell is not designed to do that. That would affect free will, and we never do that because that is considered harm. So if so-and-so isn't reciprocating or all of a sudden falling for you, take that as a sign that that person's probably not the person meant for you or the person that you gave this to. What they need to be on the lookout for, however, is signs of other people, potentially people they've never even met, or even the friend that they've discounted. Again, this spell is designed to bring about a love that is meant to be, not forcing someone to love somebody, because again, that would go against the read. Again, my name is Eric Williams, High Priest of the Walking the Circle group, and a member of the High Council that runs the group. I'd like to thank everyone for your participation, and again, to all my brothers and sisters, blessed be.